Vanessa Robinson has been making sweetgrass baskets for 40 years, and since that time, she's seen a lot of changes from the Charleston City Market to Mount Pleasant. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I sit down with her one-on-one. Vanessa!
Quintin, yes?
It is so good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
It's been 4 years since I've interviewed you for Quintin's Close-Ups.
Yes, it was great. I enjoyed the last introduction that we had with the photo and everything. We're talking about my sweetgrass basket history and everything. And I showed my kids the documentary and everything, and they love it too.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime.
Yes.
Anytime for you. Well, we saw each other recently, and as you know, we just wrapped up the 40th anniversary of the Southeastern Wildlife Expo. Talk to me about how sweetgrass baskets meet wildlife.
Well, it meets real good because of the tourists and the customers, what we call, and they had a lot of people came out and really enjoyed the festival and asked about the culture of the sweetgrass basket. It stands out real nice for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And as you know, you're based in the Charleston City Market almost on a daily basis. What is the biggest difference between when you started at the Charleston City Market and right now? Because they have so much changes right now with carriages, with hotels coming. You have tourists from all over the world coming down there.
Yes, it was kind of slow at first trying to adjust everything, and now that it seems like since we became top #1 on the chart now, sweetgrass basket in the city market, we have had more and more tourists comes out and visit us and join the Charleston area as well as the sweetgrass basket, because many of them come out just for the sweetgrass basket. And it stands out a whole lot with everybody just talking about it, feeling great. When they come out, they say this is the first thing that we come out to see is the Charleston sweetgrass basket. Right. And I love it.
You talk about the sweetgrass baskets. As you know, it's been a debate for many, many years on how to preserve really the legacy of sweetgrass baskets.
Yes.
What are you doing personally to really preserve sweetgrass baskets in your mind?
Actually, in my mind, since my children learned how to do it, and I have 3 grandchildren that's doing it right now, and trying to teach them more and more daily each time as time go by about the sweetgrass basket, right, and also how to cultivate the sweetgrass as well. It's becoming well known to them now. They're seeing more and more each time how it goes, where we're making the sweetgrass basket, where the plantation is at, where we can harvest the sweetgrass basket. I take them out there to see it growing and everything, and they love it. Going in the city market with me, showing others how they can learn the trade to see that's being passed on. And I do it for my grandkids, and I love it. They love it too. When I first started, it was, no, I don't want to do sweetgrass basket, but now I love doing it. I share my history with everybody.
And when I went on the City Market's website just a few minutes ago, I learned that you actually have been doing sweetgrass baskets for at least 40 years now.
Yes, I have. And I want to thank my mother, Vanessa Robinson, very much for teaching me this trade. And it has really become something I enjoy doing myself. I really enjoy doing it.
Tell me this. What has those 40 years taught you as a person?
It taught me really to be independent and really smart about it, really just doing it, relaxing, doing it just for a thing that, it's so many ways I could say it, but it's just not coming out right now. Okay. But just the idea that me doing it is relaxing, breathtaking, something I would love just to show my experience out to others, to get to knowing that what we're doing is not something that just won't ever happen again. And it's something you can learn from experience in life about the history, about the sweetgrass basket as well.
I skipped over the question, but let me go back to your grandkids, because I know that they're down the market with you almost every day as well.
Yes.
What is it like as Vanessa Robinson, the grandmother?
That's a busy 24/7 job.
Oh gosh.
Raising them, right. And even though my daughter's there, but just the idea that I love them so much, and I show them what I do in my time just as well as me coming out to show them just as well, appreciate something and like that. This art here has been passed down for so many years, and me passing it down to them as a legacy, just like you said, it'd be passed down where they would enjoy doing it, right, telling others about a gift that they got, and just love doing it. And I do it because mostly I love doing it, and for everyone to appreciate what I do. So I let them see what I'm doing, and they just say, your basket's beautiful, beautiful. Wow. So I be loving it because for them to appreciate something I'm doing,
Right.
what I'm making, I'm happy just to hear the remarks come back from them like that.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of people don't know this, and they probably learned this in the first interview that I did with you for Quintin School Subs, but you grew up in Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
And as you know, there's so many changes there now.
Yes, with all the scratching going on, with all the highways being built,
Right.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's making it harder for, especially the ones that's being on Highway 17 now,
Right.
especially for those who want to come out and see Sweetgrass faster. They sometimes want to turn off, but when they get to that turning off point, it's hard for them just to stop and turn into that. Then it's like you have to go down another mile just to turn back around. And some people, they don't want to do that. They just say, well, just let me go on because so much building up and it's making you confused on so much of that right now.
Well, you know, we talked off camera about this, and I know that you have a bright future.
Oh,
And
yes.
I know you want to expand your sweetgrass baskets to a couple other cities.
Mm-hmm.
As we sit here right now, what is the future like for Vanessa Robinson?
The future's like for me right now is to go to Washington D.C.
Oh, good.
And I want to go out there because I've spoken to some people out there about me coming out there.
Sure.
And I've made preparation right about now. So it's going good so far.
Yes.
So far it's good. I don't want to say it all, but I've made that standard with some of the people that I'm talking to, and I can be able to come up there
Yes.
and show my basket as well, selling it. And that's just one of the things I wanted to really do.
Wow, that's amazing. It's going to happen
Yes.
for you, like I always tell you.
Yes. I would say in about 3 more months I'll be in Washington D.C. on a little show, so
Oh, good.
I'm happy.
That's amazing, Vanessa.
Yes.
Well, Vanessa Robinson, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
Thank you, Quintin. I appreciate doing business with you, like always.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.